Halo guys, cek cek cek. Oke, ini kita langsung saja live streamingnya ya guys ya. Let's go.
So that's the size of it. House Wolffort has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
You know the history of Hyzante's oppression of the Roselle, yes? Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source. She led us to freedom from Hyzante's
Oh,
rule.
nagchat-up ang si mamanya si Frederica.
She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzante would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzante. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Aesfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzante.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Jalan tiga. Majelis asal. Sahabat.
The sun rises.
And we've got nothing to show for it.
Roland, I have a favor to ask of you.
And what might that be?
Take Frederica and get out of here.
Serenoa.
Please, live on.
And what will you do?
I shall stay here.
You said I was a member of House Wolffort. Please do not tell me that was a lie. I shall stay here with you, as your wife.
Frederica.
As will I. I fight with you to the end, my friend.
Roland.
I will protect the prince until my dying breath.
And I refuse to leave Frederica's side. Benedict,
Anna, you...
say no more. I am with you.
Anna.
Stop sulking, all of you. This ain't like House Wolffort at all.
I suppose you're right. We must go forward with our heads held high.
Will none of you go? Truly? Then we make our stand together. Today may be the day the Wolffort name vanishes from history. But we have nothing to fear, for our memory shall be engraved deep within the very souls of the Hyzantean army. They will remember that Wolffort fought proudly in this land of Norzelia.
Nah.
Byzantine army strikes at dawn, sieging the Rosellan village where House Wolffort entrenches themselves. Despite the overwhelming difference in their military might, the battle rages on.
Nah.
That night, the Wolffort name vanishes from the map of Norzelia. Some say they were tragic heroes who remained true to their beliefs until the end. Others insist they were merely visionless dreamers who touted justice. But soon, even the voices that speak of them vanish. All that remains is fire and blood. The war rages on, none knowing when it will end.
Waduh. Let's cari kunci ya. Oh guys. Oke. Soalnya lama ya cari kayak kuncinya di mana, dicari-cari ya kan. Nggak mau yang di sini. Oh, benar.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Do you think this pink mirror could be the key?
My... what?
The pink pattern suggests this mirror is quite old. Might it be an item mentioned in Rosellan legend?
I never thought I'd see this again. It was a gift from my late wife. I scarcely recognized it without all the rust.
Might this be the key?
Nope, I can't say it is. But you'll never know how grateful I am that you found it.
So that wasn't the key. Perhaps I should ask the Elder about something else. Might this pink pelt be the key?
Ah, the pelt of a pink bull. I suppose you haven't encountered them near the castle or the harbor.
Ah, my mistake.
I am just an old man, Lord Serenoa. I assure you I know nothing of this key.
I've shown the Elder. I suppose whatever might lead me to the key has a...
The sun.
The Hyzante.
Bukan anak A. Ada siapa lagi guys? Ya. Ada siapa lagi guys? Ya. Cari kuncinya apa ya? Bingung. Sebentar. Apa yang kalau Ya ampun, ya ini. Ini kuncinya. Astaga. Ya ampun, ya ini. Ini kuncinya.
Elder,
Lord Seren...
Nah, kayak ini mungkin.
could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hyzante oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that. Anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Hello.
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzante's fundamental beliefs. One that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years, but no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzante to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hyzante's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is it you speak? This is salt indeed, but how is this possible?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolffort here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
We owe our lives to this. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzante being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzante will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolffort. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
And what will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzante beside us, we can defeat Aesfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
House Wolffort protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzante, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would. were it real? Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well...
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Aesfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzante?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzante redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Aesfrost, and Hyzante's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook. You live.
There is no mistaking that face.
Huh. So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolffort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzante stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Aesfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander, and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, would you look at that? We secured Hyzante's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating Norzelia and Wolffort are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolffort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I'm with you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Or
Are you certain it's wise to return to Aesfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sycris's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death smell. What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Aesfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzante's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzante to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Aesfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Aesfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzante is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force, and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzante my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
Aesfrost and Glenbrook remain strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzante. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzante to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzante, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolffort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation. Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolffort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Aesfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. We can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolffort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
You wish to lend us Hyzante's new weapon?
Yes, it was a direct...
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric. The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes them unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I'm certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely.
I am Milo. A dancer by trade, but assistant to the Saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantean spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Camcel's will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Aesfrosti soldiers, but I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come? I doubt it would matter. But orders are...
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzante refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzante would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit. Right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalas. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
queen. This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lore. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? They're aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Lore, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Aesfrosti general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you've told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Lora.
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzante and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Lora.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huet scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back, and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict, then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Aesfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate?
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Oke, mari kita. Waduh, ada ikan nih. Terus ada beli anjay. Terus ada oke. Masuk.
Yes. I see. But what should we...
require some time.
I have chosen.
Aye, lad.
You're honest. I've made up.
Yes, sir. Even so, I must hear.
My lord.
Say. Still, a hard choice.
Okay, let's go. Voting.
It is time to cast our vote. In which approach this?
I am sorry.
On this,
Even still.
I'm afraid I disagree.
I cannot agree to this.
I changed my mind.
I'm with you.
The scales of conviction will illuminate.
Okay. Seimbang.
Equal votes for all sides. As such, the Lord of the House will render the final decision.
Okay. I believe drop us off the negotiation. Oh, cepatnya langsung saja ke negotiation.
The way forward is decided. We collapse the bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
Langsung saja ke negotiation.
You will safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolffort. But do you really think negotiations will prevail? Such sympathy may be your downfall.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to Hyzante and see Minister Cancel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Serenoa. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard bearer to guide them.
A standard bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
House Wolffort and Hyzante join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Aesfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital, isolating the enemy and forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. In support of House Wolffort, Hyzante's great army marches forth for the first time since the Saltiron War.
The Hyzantean forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire? We are to battle against your people, against Dallas and Erica.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me.
To try and save them.
No. To save myself. And to save House Wolffort.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Kamsel and myself have brought what troops we could muster.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
Hyzante has not mobilized a force so large since the Saltiron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
The pressures of a large army on the capital's threshold is part of our plan. Come inside and I will explain the rest.
Spies have ascertained the situation at the capital. The bulk of the enemy is holed up in Whiteholm Castle. Right now, they don't seem to be very active.
And what of the common folk?
Their daily lives progress apace. It seems the enemy has yet to notice our movements.
Perfect conditions to execute Lady Frederica's plan. If the people are at ease, we should be able to seize the capital without resorting to all-out battle.
Thank goodness.
Then let's review the plan. First, my retinue shall take a small vessel to Whiteholm Castle and destroy the bridge.
Are you certain you want to go by yourselves? We could lend you some soldiers.
The fewer of us there are, the less likely we are to be spotted. We'll manage. We'll have the blast crystal.
Oh yes, a bridge like that'll come falling down pretty easy.
The explosion will be your signal to march into the capital and keep the people calm.
Without using force, yes. I shall impress upon my soldiers they are not to act rashly.
Thank you, Minister.
As for you, Minister Kamsel, we'd like you to take command of the naval forces to blockade the castle.
Very well. I can't say I'm much experienced in marine warfare.
Destroy the bridge, capture the town, blockade the river, isolate the enemy in the castle, and turn that impregnable fortress into their prison.
Once they're trapped, they'll have no choice but to parley with us and release their stranglehold on Glenbrook.
I hope you're right. A word of caution before we begin. Prince Roland, you are aware they will likely use Queen Cordelia as leverage when the time for parley comes? But no matter what pressure they apply, we cannot allow them to break us, should the worst come to pass.
I understand. I do not expect the fight to regain control of our kingdom to be painless.
Good. We have our plan. Now we must act upon it.
Then we shall depart at once, until we meet again in the capital.
Farewell, and good luck to us all.
Erica, Thalas, I cannot put off fighting them any longer.
My, you're certain.
Sold off? Why, I am.
Yes. So tell me.
Oh, enough. And Frederick? In any case, this is only... well...
The world I knew before was so very limited. No matter what awful thing happened to me, I believed I could do nothing but suffer in silence. But staying quiet in the face of injustice is tantamount to condone. I needed to stand up and fight for myself. Becoming part of House Wolffort was the best thing to ever happen to me. Erica, Thalas, I'm done running.
In the dead of night, a small ship slips silently into Whiteholm Castle. Aboard are none other than the elite Wolffort fighters, led by Serenoa himself.
How for nothing such?
We haven't even...
Mine's on.
Well met, brave protectors. Every item.
Out of our way, junk.
How rude. Well, it is the...
My lord, that... yeah.
You do Lionel a great honor that he can count how...
Yes.
As my... However, if he may... he understands in such times.
Your words?
Splendid, Lionel. From this day... And if his own coin purse should grow...
오, 저양. All pada pamlasya ng was mit kasi Julia masyada Emosi. Meeting. Yes. Masuk lagi nih. Siapa nih?
Hey.
I have nowhere else to go.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa. What's yours?
Picoletta.
Picoletta? You throw that ball with such skill.
Because it's my job. Well, I used to. What are you doing?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away. You're really gonna end the war? I can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people. Oops. There goes my tummy grumbling again.
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
I know. All right then, Picoletta. Come with us. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
Sure thing.
Anjay, nambah lagi. Wow, scale-nya ya.
Whoa. All right, it's time.
Where should we set the blast crystal, Milo?
Right around the middle of the bridge would be perfect. The wood will splinter apart quite nicely. Plus, any repairs we'll need to make later will be easy.
In the middle it is. We'll search for a suitable spot. In the meantime, Milo, you ready the blast crystal?
With pleasure. The time for you to awaken is nigh, my patient little Elfric. Just give me the command.
All right, then let's...
Wolffort? When did you get here?
Phallus.
Oh, I am so glad we didn't leave this to Avlora. I am shocked, Frederica, to find you sneaking around like a common thief.
Erica. They've got us surrounded.
Let's fight. Dapat 21 lagi, masih 18. Kanan kiri, kanan kiri.
There's nowhere left to run, dear Frederica.
Jebak.
That's where you're mistaken. There is always a path forward.
Oh, I tire of your bravado. How about this? Kneel to me, and I shall forgive you. Get on your hands and knees and beg for my mercy. Go on. I said beg.
I will not.
What?
Obeying unjust orders is cowardice. And silence is acquiescence. What are you muttering about? Do not speak to me. I will cower to your whims no longer.
Well, well, you finally learned how to stand up for yourself. Right before you died.
Kill them. Every last one.
Wah, kenapa ya guys ya? Oke, buat satu ya. Siapa ya? Sebenarnya pengen sih, ini cuma level 14 16 10 ini 10 14 13 16 17 18 ya 18 16
I'll do my best.
17
I'll do my best.
Oke, langsung saja begin.
There is no retreat.
Your orders?
Oke, masih SI. Masih SI, oleh. 20 ya. SI aja lah. SI. Nah.
A wasted effort.
L.
The hunt is on. Take aim. I will fight to my last breath. I might as well enjoy this. Pay attention.
For my family, I suppose.
From where shall we strike?
Oh, udah mulai nyerang ya.
Now I end this.
Babi.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Sloppy.
Satu lagi.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Ready. I'll send you flying. That's it.
Aduh, cepat lagi. Oke. Oke.
I'll show you what I can do.
ready to see it spell. It worked! I'll make you proud, Grandfather. Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
My thanks.
I'm not done yet. Perfect! An honor and a privilege to serve.
Allow me. With the powers in me. For a better world.
Your orders?
Yeah.
I feel stronger already.
Yeah.
I feel stronger already.
For victory! This is it! I shirk from no danger!
Now what to do?
Dance poison.
Aesfrost could slaughter as such sweet fun.
Yeah.
Impressed?
I might as well enjoy this. Burn to a crisp.
The hunt is on. Goodbye!
We doing this?
I strike true! Now's my chance! Right on target! Oh, now!
I need this. For my kith and kin.
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
The tides are turning.
My growth is plain to see.
I see a path to victory. Your defense is weak. My knowledge grows deeper.
ya guys ya. Halo guys. Apa namanya? Sholat dulu. Aduh. Ya ampun.
I fight for peace. Flames, heed my call. I have to do something. Wind! I've got it.
I still have so much left to do.
Halo bro.
You pay. Perfect. I will follow you faithfully till the end.
You imbecile!
I'm sorry.
Time to work. Victory is within reach. Ha! Sound strike.
Ah, the stench of battle. Marrying it, but you are not.
Threaten me? I might as well enjoy this.
This battle is ours. You're open. Victory is within reach.
My pride is my shield.
Let's play.
As a butterfly.
You poor thing.
To work. Gotcha.
Yeah, that must have hurt.
Death from above. No.
No, ngapa ya?
Let us pry out their weakness.
Curses! You've left yourself open.
For the future of House Wolffort.
Let me heal your wounds.
Tiga satu guys, 61 kecil nih 11 6
Allow me. I needed that.
One step closer to our hope.
I'm a fool.
I fight for peace.
The kepung.
Take this! Incredible.
I have to do something. Yeah! It worked! I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Impossible!
You imbecile! Ah, the stench of battle.
Too obvious. I will end this. Allow me a sound strike. Victory is within reach.
I might as well enjoy this.
Are you enjoying this? Frederica, but it will be... Say what you will. I have found...
Here I come.
Use this! You have my gratitude.
Now what to do?
Take this!
It wasn't good enough.
Let me heal your wounds.
Allow me. You have my gratitude.
Ready.
You're done for!
I see a path to victory.
Oh guys.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
There is no retreat.
My turn.
Charge!
Choices. Too obvious.
This battle is ours.
Kamis aja nggak ini.
If I must. Pay attention.
Kadang ada enggak. Oke lah, guys.
The stench of battle. From where shall we strike? Death from above.
Oh, dapatkan.
We doing this? Aim and fire.
That's it.
I'll show you what I can do. Don't be afraid. It worked! I'll make you proud, Grandfather. I'll do my best!
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
The tides are turning.
We can't hold out much longer. Here goes. Right on target. An honor and a privilege to serve.
Let me show you what I've learned.
With the powers in me, we will make our ideals reality.
Time to work. I feel stronger already.
Allow me.
for life.
For victory! You don't stand a chance! For my kingdom!
We doing this?
I'll send you flying! Now's my chance!
Choices. Take this!
Aesfrost? The stench of battle.
Yeah.
If I must.
This battle is ours. Use this! I will fight to my last breath.
Ouch! Let the show begin!
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease. My growth is plain to see.
I fight for peace.
Flames, heed my call!
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Lightning!
I did it! I can help more than ever now.
I'm not done yet. Take this! An honor and a privilege to serve.
Time to work. Sounds right. This is good. Victory is within
Your
reach.
luck has run out.
My growth is plain to see.
What to do now? Brace yourself!
The stench of battle.
Ready. Gotcha.
On the Aesfrost name.
Shall we dance? Dance, poison!
Let the show begin! Ready, set!
We win. Sound strike.
Allow me. For myself.
Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
Take this!
I see right through you.
Here I come.
You pay!
How good work! I did it.
I can withstand this. Take this! Right on target. Take this!
I impressed
Let's go,
even
then.
myself.
Dua, tujuh, satu.
You're open. Sound strike.
Ah, the stench of battle.
I will end this.
It's over.
I might as well enjoy this.
Frederica, but it will be. Say what you will. I have found.
It's not over yet. This is it! Yes! I shirk from no danger.
Let's play.
Take this. Me next. It worked. I'll make you proud, grandfather. Ready or not, here I come. Yee-ho!
What have we here? Did you see that?
I fight for peace.
Cuma satu doang. Basic betul. Ano ya?
Two ashes. Oh no! For a better world.
Death from above. No.
Okay. Kalau begitu ya.
Bro.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
I needed that.
Oops.
Oh, I'm too beautiful to die. This is only the beginning!
Not bad.
Marrying... But you are nothing.
Threaten me? I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Ready to see a spell?
You pay!
You did it!
I can withstand this.
Let's go then. Gotcha.
Oh. If I must.
Ow!
Your orders? Take this.
This will help. Sheer go. Be gone.
Hush now. Light as a butterfly.
Let the show begin! I still got lots to learn!
The hunt is on.
Bye.
My pride is my shield.
Brother.
Good for nothing, little brother. I fight for peace. Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch!
Sakit banget.
This isn't good. Be at ease. I'm just getting started. My growth is plain to see.
Ay, ketok na. Pizza.
Where the wolf is cornered.
Hmm.
You ought to think.
Your terror. I can withstand this.
Oh, bisa skill lo.
Ever to serve my lord.
If I must.
What should I do? I can do this. I've got it.
To work.
Aim and fire!
Your orders? I feel stronger already.
No!
It's not over yet. My lance strikes true.
You're open.
No!
Hmm.
I'll do my best.
Diketok. Diketok.
Light as a butterfly. I've never felt better. The hunt is on.
Goodbye! I fight for peace.
This isn't good.
Allow me.
Carefully. That hit the mark. We doing this? I'll send you flying!
You'll regret this.
I will end this.
Leave it to me!
It's over.
Now! For my kingdom!
It hurts. No, I don't.
I still have so much left to do.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. I can heal too. You have my gratitude.
It's not over yet.
Let the show begin! Here I come.
Choices.
I fight for peace.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Thank you.
What would Father do? Ready.
Come on!
I will end this.
I still have so much left to do.
I have to do something.
Charge!
Let the show begin! Ready, set!
Ya guys.
Farewell, Erica. Alice.
Frederica.
This isn't over yet. We must fell the bridge before reinforcements arrive.
Benedict's right. Milo?
As you command. Now then, little Elfric, it's showtime.
What a beautiful sight that bridge made coming down. You've outdone yourself, House Wolffort.
I'm flattered. The capital?
It is ours. No fighting, no bloodshed, and no civilian casualties, so...
Thank you, Minister.
Now, all we have to contend with is Whiteholm Castle itself.
What of the river blockade?
Minister Cancel is progressing apace. It's taking slightly longer than anticipated, but should be under control soon.
So we succeeded in trapping Avlora and the others. But we still need to determine how to destroy them.
There's no need to fight anymore. We'll send an envoy to negotiate a ceasefire.
But will they agree to that?
Halo Alvin, semangat. Oke, siap.
A complete
reforming of broken
Bang
diplomatic
Suki,
ties, bloodless
thank you.
surrender. These are not easy conditions to agree to.
True, which is why success ultimately depends on who we send as our envoy.
I shall go. This was my idea in the first place.
Do not shoulder this burden so rashly. We must consider carefully who to send. All of us. Together.
Serenoa.
Very well. I shall leave the decision in your hands.
I would like to ascertain the state of things at the castle before negotiations begin. It is to our advantage to know how many soldiers there are, and...
Agreed. Huette, you scout for us from the skies.
But of course, I shall return with the information post-haste.
Serenoa faces the Aesfrosti army led by Phallus and Erica upon Whiteholm Bridge and emerges victorious. They use the Elfric to destroy the bridge and succeed in isolating the enemy within Whiteholm Castle. Meanwhile, the Hyzantean army led by Minister Exham arrives in the city. They begin to wrest control of Glenbrook away from the Aesfrosti forces while safeguarding the people. Everything goes according to House Wolffort's plan. All that remains is to negotiate terms of surrender with General of Laura.
For you, my heart.
General of Laura fled with Queen Cordelia beside her.
Yes. I saw them board one of the warships in the harbor.
I thought the surrounding waters were being blockaded by Minister Camso.
Some of his ships were encircled by the enemy. The general used that opening to escape.
Aesfrost's expertise with ships far eclipses our own. She exploited the sole weakness in our plan.
But she knew when to cut her losses and did it without thinking twice. I can respect that.
This is no time to be impressed. We have to go after them. Prepare a boat.
Wait. Our aim was to take back Glenbrook. With General Avlora gone, we can easily claim control over Whiteholm Castle.
You're suggesting we just abandon Cordelia?
No. Simply that there is an order to these things.
Then I'll go by myself.
You won't. Without you, our fight loses its purpose.
My sister was kidnapped. Avlora ruined my family.
Be patient, Your Highness.
Serenoa, I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Let us give chase. Ironclad Aesfrosti ships are slow. If we leave now, we can still catch them.
Frederica.
We mustn't be hasty.
Queen Cordelia is yet another victim of Gustadolf. We must save her. I do not want to regret not going after her.
Benedict, Roland is indeed our cause for this war. But once the war ends and people find out we abandoned the Queen, their faith in him will be lost.
Will it now?
Let us go to Queen Cordelia's aid. It is part of our fight as well.
Thank you, my friend.
The young lord's grown up to be a fine man, Benedict. Let's do what he asks.
Very well.
Very well. Fine. Oke guys, so mungkin segitu aja dari gue. Terima kasih banget. Jangan lupa like, subscribe. See you again. Bye bye. Bye bye.